With urbanization, lake governance has evolved over the decades. It started with irrigation tanks governed by village communities and has evolved to the multi-agency system of today. To improve lake management, we need to strengthen lake governance. There are 5 key things that we can do to strengthen lake governance today. Lake governance needs coordinated planning and action. Today, different agencies manage different aspects of lakes. These agencies often work in silos with very little coordination. At the lake level, participatory lake visioning is the first step to drive consensus on lake goals and management plans. At the city level, it is important for us to recognize lakes as a part of the city's watersheds and its blue-green-gray water infrastructure. Creative visualizations and scenarios can be used to help stakeholders look at lakes and water more holistically. Lake governance needs transparency in data and decision-making because lake decisions impact different stakeholders differently. For improving transparency, we need well-defined processes for structuring decision-making. While citizen lake groups have been playing an important role, ward committees can offer a democratic platform for highlighting issues related to lakes, water, and wastewater at the ward level. The municipal corporation, the BBMP, can play a more effective role to improve transparency by making lake data public. This includes, but is not limited to, detailed project reports or DPRs, lake memoranda of understanding or MOUs, and lake spending. Next, they can convene annual public workshops on lake visions and plans at the city level. Finally, they can set up a grievance redressal mechanism for lakes and stormwater management in the city. For this, lake adalats, like the water adalat convened by BWSSB, can be convened every 3 months for addressing local lake problems. Lake governance needs improved fund allocation. BBMP's efforts to rejuvenate lakes have focused mainly on civil works. The dedicated allocation for lakes is about Rs 300 crore per year by the BBMP. That's approximately 3% of its total budget. BBMP has an additional 380 crore for stormwater drains, and the BWSSB has 860 crore for wastewater management. The Pollution Control Board has limited finances to effectively monitor lake pollution, about 30 crore. Companies have pledged over Rs 5 crore of corporate social responsibility (CSR) funds for lakes. While this has the potential to bring in more funding for lakes in the city, more public consultations and transparency is needed on project details. Lake governance needs an adaptive learning process. There have been many efforts to address lake problems by different stakeholders. Yet, there are no clear manuals or guidelines on how to meet the many competing functions urban lakes must serve. Therefore, a lot of the efforts are ad hoc. We need manuals that document best practices and a feedback process that allows for updation based on lessons learned from new projects. Lake governance needs increased capacity building of government agencies. As lakes are common pool resources, government agencies should consult the public on lake decisions. This means that agencies need to regularly interact with lake stakeholders. Most government officers, especially technical staff, need capacity building on structuring public interactions, negotiations, and techniques for collaborative problem solving. Lake governance needs multidisciplinary expertise beyond civil engineering. Therefore, the government lake agencies need to build expertise on diverse aspects of lake management, from science to sociology. Finally, what we need is an overall shift in the way lakes are governed in the city, from a reactive paradigm to a proactive and participatory integrated lake and water governance paradigm. Stay tuned for our next Insight article on lakes, but in case you missed it, look in the description box below for our links to our previous 3 Insight articles about lakes.